Ever wondered what it was like to race a motorcycle at 100+ miles per hour?
Going to the beach and picking up all these girls on sport bikes.
My gay porn career was kind of faltering a little bit.
I knew I had to get where I needed to get as quick as possible.
One pretty good suggested I ought to try racing, and that was probably the biggest mistake I ever made.
Marietta Motorsports is a home to these racers. Marietta Motorsports has a history of working and racing in WERA and AMA. This gives the mechanics experience to race prep, build, rebuild, and tune competitive race road bikes. This also gives them experience to modify street bikes for looks, better handling, faster acceleration, and higher speeds. Owner Huey Stewart tells me a little bit more about the mechanics and the employees at Marietta Motorsports.
We have racers that work here that they learned how to work on their bikes themselves at the racetrack, and they have factory training also, but mainly they know how to work on race bikes, which is different from working at a dealership. And they work here and they're able to race prep bikes like they have their own bike, and that helps customers a lot with trusting us in building their race bikes. And then we also have dealer type mechanics who were factory trained from the dealership by the manufacturers, and it helps to have a balance, because sometimes we need what would the dealer answer be, but sometimes because we're modifying a part, we have to have this is how we do it to make it go faster, to make it work better at the track. And then, of course, we have the people that sell the parts and the people that know all the part numbers and how much stuff costs, and between all of us, we get it done.
Now we've heard about these racing mechanics, but how good are these racers? I asked Obie Kaler and Skip Salinas about their biggest racing accomplishments.
Probably first and foremost would be in 2002 at Virginia, AMA Superstock race. I battled Tommy Hayden all the way to the checkered flag for the win in the Superstock class. Ended up 6/10 down. I got second, but for a complete privateer to show up and regularly be racing with factory guys, for me, it was a huge accomplishment.
I always wanted to race the AMA Superbike Series, so this year at the first of the year, Road Atlanta was my home race, and I did qualify for my first AMA Superbike race. So that pretty much anything after that's just icing on the cake. And you always say that, but as soon as you do that, you want more, and you want to qualify for the next one and the next one, and anything less than qualifying is unacceptable.
Any of the GSXR Cup final wins, the GNF that I've had over the years, every year the best in the country show up there, and won the 600 Cup twice, almost won the 750 Cup a couple of times, won the SV Cup, and like I said, it's the best in the country. So for me to be competitive with literally the best the country has to offer lets me know that I'm riding good. And just any time you're winning, it takes so much to preparation and stuff like that, both mentally, the bike, everything, that any time I win a race, for me it's something special.
What's next for these racers? I asked Skip a little bit about the exciting racing he has coming up.
The ASRA Pro Series CCS Race of Champions, and it's the AMA Daytona 8 hours. So it's the MotoGT 8-hour endurance race at obviously Daytona, but I'm doing a ride at 848 Ducati, Bud Light sponsored, for Crozier Motorsports out of Daytona, Florida.
Marietta Motorsports is a staple in the world of road racing for parts, building, tuning, and sponsoring racers. These racers and mechanics have made Marietta Motorsports their home, away from home.